So that's hypnosis. Go ahead now and try and move those feet. Really try.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, thought she was going to fall there. She was so hypnotized that she was stuck to the spot. And yet, believe it or not, this girl was a skeptic. This week, just like last week, I'm going to do a full set, start to finish. There's about 11 minutes of a complete set from induction, several skits, and an immersion from hypnosis. So enjoy this video and see you inside. Hi there, my name is Tram Mirza. I'm a hypnotist and clinical hypnotherapist. Oh, it's July and there's a bit of warm weather. It's a bit hot today, but still not too much sun. Anyway, enough of the weather forecast. I'm always talking about the weather. Let's talk about hypnosis. Usually I'll give you a little bit of a tutorial with a small snippet of street hypnosis, but this week, no tutorial, just a complete full set, just like last week. Induction, several skits, and an immersion from hypnosis. So I know you're going to enjoy this because last week's was a great hit. As I said, this girl was a skeptic, so in a lot of my videos you'll see me within seconds of meeting someone going straight into the hypnosis. This time I took things a bit slower, had a bit of a conversation with her, and did a little suggestibility exercise, the magnetic fingers you'll see, which can be an induction. This time I was just using it as an exercise to assess how well she would go into hypnosis, and she was a great subject, as you will see today. So as you watch this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, make sure you give it a like, and don't forget, click the subscribe button and that bell notification button next to the subscribe button so you get notified with the next video coming out. And if you have any comments about this video or any comments about hypnosis in general, leave it in the comments section below. In terms of questions about this video, this girl has been seen on the channel before. If you haven't seen her, I've put several small segments with tutorials, so there's several breakdowns of topics to discuss about this hypnosis, and I'll leave those links in the description section below, and I'll put info cards as they come up along the timeline so you can check them out as well. In the meantime, let's just get on with the hypnosis.
Well, because maybe she was just bluffing and there's only one way to find out.
Okay.
Okay, so it's okay to be skeptical and think maybe it's not right because you want to experience it, but if you think this is not going to work at all, then somewhere inside your mind you're going to block out the ability to be hypnotized. So all I'm going to ask you to do is listen to what I'm saying,
okay,
be open to accepting it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. There's no harm done. Okay?
So can I wake up like any time I want?
You're always in control, so it looked like I was controlling her. But what we did at the beginning is she wanted to be hypnotized, okay? Yeah. So because she wanted to be hypnotized, she was willing to experience what was going next. But if I had said something that's like worship the devil and she's a good Christian, she would have blocked that one. She wouldn't have let that,
right,
she wouldn't accept that, okay? So she's always in control.
Okay.
Now obviously if it was worship the devil and secretly back home she was a devil worshipper, then she would have done it. But it wouldn't have been that I was controlling her and making her do something she didn't want to do.
Okay.
It's because she secretly wanted to do it. So
right,
as long as there's nothing, if I say something like, you know, do something silly and you think, that's against my behaviour, against my religions, so we'll go
right
on that basis, okay?
Okay.
So let's just try a little imagination game to start with to see how good your imagination is. So stand with your feet together, put your hands out like this here, clasp your hands together, interlock your fingers tight, 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 bend your elbows like you're saying a prayer. Now what I want you to do now, in a moment, not yet, in a moment I want you to put your two index fingers up, and not yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, another part of hypnosis is following my instructions. Okay. Okay, fingers tight, tight, tight. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to put your two fingers up like that there. And when I do, all I want you to do is use your imagination. I want you to imagine that the tips of your fingers are very strong magnets. Okay? And notice what happens to those magnets when you use your imagination in that way. So 1, 2, 3, fingers up, and just stare at those fingers and just imagine those magnets are getting stronger and stronger and tugging together and pulling together and pulling together and tugging together. And now they touch.
Oh my God.
Wasn't that cool?
Yeah.
Grand stuff. Let's take that one step further and use your imagination once again. So put your hands out like this again. Fingers tight together. Feet tight together. Feet tight, tight together. Good stuff. And this time I want you to stare at a point right between those two hands. Okay? See that finger right there as you close your eyes down and continue to imagine that finger right between those two palms.
Okay.
So close your eyes down now and imagine that finger between your two palms. And as you do that, just imagine once again that in the palms of your hands are very strong magnets. And as I click my fingers this time, those magnets get even stronger than those last magnets. Even stronger, tugging and pulling, pulling and tugging, tugging and pulling together. And already you can feel your hands moving together. And when those hands touch, you will be in a state of hypnosis now. When those fingers touch and those palms touch, your hands will stick together. And all the sounds around you, there you go, locking and sticking together. Now those fingers touching, those palms will continue to pull together. Palms will continue to pull together and stick together and lock together. And in a moment I'm going to ask you to try and pull those hands apart. Not yet, but in a moment I'm going to ask you to try and pull those hands apart. And the harder you try to pull those hands apart, the harder those hands will stick together and lock together. It's almost as if those two hands are carved from a single piece of wood, locked and glued and cemented together. You will not be able to pull those hands apart. And the more you try, the more those hands will just lock and stick. So when you're ready, 1, 2, 3, try and pull those hands apart and feel it pulling together. Feel them pulling back together again. Feel them pulling back together again. As I click my fingers, those magnets get stronger and stronger, and once again those hands pull together. And the more you try and pull them apart, the more they pull together. The more you try and pull them apart, the more they pull together. And in a moment I'm going to say the word sleep, and when I just say the word sleep, you're unconscious now. I will take you down into hypnosis. Your head will drop down into your chest, just like that other lady. You will remain standing, your legs will support you, and your back will support you. And you'll go into a wonderful feeling of relaxation. 1, 2, 3, sleep. Way down, deeper, deeper, deeper relaxed. The deeper you go, the more relaxed you feel. The more relaxed you feel, the deeper you go. Drifting, sinking down, even deeper still. And when I drop that hand down by your side, you'll go down even deeper, way down, so deep, so relaxed. In a minute I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and the count of 3. In the moment I'm going to count from 1 to 10, and the count of 10, your unconscious will take you to a place where every suggestion I make will become your reality. So 1, feeling that feeling of hypnosis just seep right through you, all the way through you. 2, getting deeper, getting deeper, getting deeper relaxed. 3, even deeper, even more relaxed, even more accepting my suggestions. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, way down, deeper, deeper, deeper relaxed. In a moment we're going to count from 1 to 3, and the count of 3, you can open your eyes and be back with us. But every time I say the word sleep, your head will drop down to your chest, and your eyes will close, and you'll go even deeper than you are right now. Nod your head that you understand. So 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. I'll just take your hat there. We'll keep your hat off just in case it falls again. And look at me. And sleep now. Way down. Deeper, deeper, deeper relaxed. The deeper you go, the more relaxed you feel. That's right. In a minute I'm going to count from 1 to 3. And the count of 3 you can open your eyes and be back with us. But you're going to feel so relaxed, so comfortable in the position you're in now. It's almost as if your feet are part of that soil underneath your feet. It's like your tree trunk, your roots are rooted in that soil. You will not be able to move your feet. It's like you're glued, cemented, locked down, like your feet weigh 10 tons and you cannot move from that spot. Nod your head that you understand. The harder you try, the harder those feet stick. So 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. So that's hypnosis. Go ahead now and try and move those feet. Really try.
Wait, what's going on?
The harder you try, the harder they stick. Harder than you try, the harder they stick. Really try, the harder they try. There you go. Locked and stuck. What's that like?
That's actually really nice.
It's really nice. And how do you feel about hypnosis when you're stuck to the ground?
It's actually not that bad as I thought.
There you go.
I believe it.
Perfect. The skepticism is gone.
Yep.
And sleep way down. Deeper, deeper, deeper relaxed. In a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and the count of 3 you'll no longer be stuck to the floor. But just as quickly as you're no longer stuck to the floor, you're going to realise that you have borrowed my mobile phone last week. You know me, and you've borrowed my mobile phone last week. It's in your bag or in your pocket or whatever, and you want to give it back to me because it's my mobile phone, and you really want to give that phone back because you know it's mine and not yours. Nod your head that you understand. So 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. So anyway, we were saying about hypnosis, and hypnosis is nice, and I'm just thinking, because we met last week, didn't we? And
Yeah.
you borrowed something off me. Can you remember what that was?
I think it was your friend.
Indeed. Have you got it with me today? Has your friend got it with you? Or was it in your bag?
I think it's in my bag.
There you go. Excellent, super. And it's definitely my phone.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And you met me last week and you borrowed it off me and you're giving it back now. Good stuff. Grand stuff. And that's how easy it is to just use hypnosis to get things back, isn't it? And set your bag down now. Set your bag down. And sleep now. Way down. Deeper, deeper, deeper relaxed. In a moment we're going to count from 1 to 3 on the count of 3. You're going to open your eyes and you're going to realise that I have your phone. This phone's no longer my phone. It's your phone. It always has been your phone. And you're going to get irritated and you're going to take it off me and you're going to put it back in your bag. But when you put it back in your bag and try and lift your bag, you're going to realise just like your feet are stuck to that ground, that bag is now stuck to the ground. It's like it weighs 10 tons. The harder you try and lift it, the heavier it gets. It's going to be 10 tons, 20 tons. It's going to be like it's welded or glued or stuck to that floor. You will not be able to lift it up. Nod your head, do you understand? So you're going to get a wee bit irritated. You're going to hit me or shout at me, but you're going to wonder why this phone is in my hand. You're going to take it back and going to put it in your bag, but you will not be able to lift your bag up. Nod your head that you understand. So 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. So, what?
Sorry, but that's my phone.
Isn't it my phone?
No.
Are you sure, Sandra?
How do you have my phone?
Well, you give it to me because you want it back?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it back in your bag. Heavier and heavier. Locked and stuck to that ground. The harder you try, the heavier it gets. Really try. Locked and stuck. What's wrong?
I can't lift it.
You can't lift it. Give it another go. Really try. Really try. And you can stop trying now.
Yeah, there's no use.
No. And sleep now. Way down. Deeper, 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 relax. In a moment, we're going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you can open your eyes, you'll be back with us, and that bag will no longer be heavy. But just as quickly as that bag becomes no longer heavy, you can't remember how to put it on your back. The more you try, the less you understand how you put that bag on your back. It will be really confusing to you. You'll get really stumped by what you're doing. You will not understand how to put that bag on your back. The harder you try to put it on your back, the more confusing, and you'll try different ways, but you will not be able to put it on your back. Nod your head that you understand. So 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. There you go, put your bag on your back. I thought you wanted to put your bag on your back.
How do I put it on?
Really try. Really try. Do you want to call your friend over to maybe help you and then see if she can?
How do I put a bag on? How do I put this on?
Take it and you fling it down your shoulder.
The harder you try, the less you can understand how to do that.
Här Misha. Jag känner nu. Check range. Du går through. Ja. Ika. Doorstop.
Just can't do it.
It's not working.
I said the other one. The other one. People.
Look at me. And sleep now. Way down. Deeper, 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 relax. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you're no longer confused about putting your backpack on. You can't put your backpack on. You might want to leave it there for a while, but you can put your backpack on whenever you want. But every time I say the word hypnosis, you're going to jump up in the air, do a big star jump and say, hypnosis is the best. Nod your head that you understand. At the top of your voice, you're going to scream, hypnosis is the best. Nod your head that you understand. So 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. So we're joining ourselves here today and we're having some fun with hypnosis.
Hypnosis is the best.
I'm glad you agree because I enjoy hypnotizing people and using hypnosis.
Hypnosis is the best.
Is the best thing to do. And we don't have too many people coming around, but let's see if we're going to just wait to see if any of these folks want to see what hypnosis is like.
Hypnosis is the best.
There you go. And you're enjoying hypnosis.
Yeah.
Good
Hypnosis is the best.
And do you know why you're doing star jumps? No? Because every time I say the word hypnosis,
Hypnosis is the best.
you're doing a star jump. You really do like hypnosis now.
Hypnosis is the best. Yep, I do.
Great. I like the fact that you like hypnosis.
Yeah, sorry, that didn't work for me. This one. Yeah, that one didn't work.
Sleep now. Way down. Deeper, deeper, deeper relax. The deeper you go, the more relaxed you feel. In a moment, we're going to count from 1 to 5. On the count of 5, all hypnotic suggestions disappear. But on the count of 5, you'll feel full of life, full of energy, like I've had a 12-hour sleep, like a 6-hour massage. You really will be the best person you can be today and be always motivated, never feel down. You'll always have a good, optimistic view on life, and you'll be the best person you can be. So 1, feeling that feeling of hypnosis disappear from the tips of your toes. 2, washing up through your knees, through your stomach, through your pelvis. 3, take a deep breath in. Feel that energy washing all the way through you. 4, through your head, through your sinuses. 5, stretching wide awake.
Yeah, sorry, the hypnosis one didn't work. Like the one that...
Well, it was working pretty well. But how do you feel now about hypnosis?
Yeah, I'm actually really happy, yeah.
Perfect. High five. Give a little review of hypnosis. What's hypnosis like? Because you said at the beginning you were a skeptic.
Yeah.
So what do you think of hypnosis now?
It's actually really nice. Like, it calmed me down, like, actually showed me a new world.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. A lovely testimonial. And if anybody says, oh, I don't want to be hypnotized, it's scary and it's bad and it's terrible, what would you say to them?
I thought the same exact thing, but not anymore, because
Brilliant.
It's really nice.
Thanks very much.
Thank
You're
you.
a great star. And put your bag back on. Just check you can put your bag back on there.
Right.
All right.
Wasn't she fantastic? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and don't forget, click the subscribe button and that bell notification button next to the subscribe button. And if you have any comments or questions, leave it in the comment section below. Give me ideas that you want to hear about hypnosis and I'll make a tutorial or put a video together just for you, and maybe even give you a name drop. This bit of street hypnosis was outdoors, as street hypnosis would suggest, but street hypnosis can be indoors or outdoors. It's any impromptu situation. So check out this video coming up next, especially if you like Game of Thrones. You'll love this. It's another full set video from induction, several skits and an immersion, but with some beautiful skits inside. So check it out next and have a good week.